Hello, hello, good morning. Hi there, welcome to Guanyin Practice. I see that we're a little crooked here. Now we're crooked the other way. What are you going to do? It's like, it says never perfect. Okay, how's everybody? I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you woke up to a good day. We are clear and very cold today here, and it looks like clouds and storms are gathering for tomorrow. We had a lot of rain the last few days, really beautiful, wonderful, soaking, drenching rains. And I think the snow is it's coming. I don't know if it's going to land down here in the canyon. We'll see. Sometimes when it snows, just like 5 miles from here, it stays dry here. So, hi, good morning, Linda. Good morning, Marvel. Good to see you both. But forecast says there's going to be 7 to 12 inches up on the mountain at least. So that's great. And we are in the month of the Deer Mother, which is Moon over the Mountain, is the theme in our temple for the month of December. And the temple is running a membership drive this month. If you've been thinking about joining the Mount Shasta Goddess Temple, curious about our programming, we are doing $20 off membership. It's a lifetime membership. It's $79 for life. And that means you get access to our full moon online circles, our dark moon online circles, our Goddesses and Guides monthly pages, PDF that we're going to be sending around in January. We have a class that's starting this coming year called Maestra Mistress Melissa, which is all about how women wield our power and our pleasure. We have an upcoming Lotus Healing Circle starting, the Witch's Garden monthly herbal gathering is starting. We're going to have quarterly Shooting Star Women discussion group, which will be women in the entheogenic experience, historical and now. What else? There's also our various other things that we do in the temple that are just ongoing. We have an annual Secret Santa, so if there's an inkling of interest in your life, or if you know somebody who you think would love to join the temple, you can go on our website and get a membership for less than usual during our membership drive. And I'm hoping to make the December our annual membership drive like this. I think it's good for organizations to have some kind of a time of year where, even though this is already, $99 for a lifetime is not that much, but still, I know that some people will really be glad for that discount. So let's do it. All right. So there's that part. That's just my little bit of news and information and business. Now let's have a look into the Dear Mother's wisdom. Oh, and it looks like she needs a new candle. Well, here we go. Honoring the Dear Mother means honoring both the silent stillness of the forest and also the healing, wisdom, purification, and potential for magic that nature provides. When the Dear Mother ascends the mountain, victorious in her splendor, She brings with her the elixir of the forest, with precious incense, fragrant and sweetly scented. The mountain is purified, the forest is purified, the waters are purified, the animals are purified, deities are purified, the spirits are purified, our homes are purified, our families are purified. My life force is purified. Your life force is purified. Obstacles removed, wounds are healed, good words are spoken. All around us is purified, is purified, is purified. And working with the Wild Goddess Oracle this month. That's right, I can't look. The Priestess. Be still and know. Listen to your hunches and intuitions. Be ready for solutions to seemingly unsolvable problems to appear. What a beautiful card. Here's the artwork of the Priestess in. Good morning, Kathleen. Good to see you. Hi, Natalie. Beautiful card, the Priestess. Let's read the longer, she's number 6. Let's read the longer interpretation. The Priestess, wearing a living headdress, has emerged from the gorgeous chaos that is the natural world. She has chosen to present herself to us in an otherworldly form, symbolizing her connection to the enchantment of the moon. The appearance of the Priestess is a reminder that the power of female knowing, receptiveness, intuition, and prayer can produce as many effects on the world as what is produced with physical effort or aggression. Her arms are not shown to connote this truth. Interesting. I know the Priestess is a perfect card, isn't it? She knows what is about to happen, and she can affect it greatly if she wants to, without making any apparent effort. She is the essence of magic in its highest form, aligning one's desires with what must be. You are being called to make your own kind of magic, a practice whose first rule is to keep things secret, watch things unfold, and act only when necessary. This is definitely a lifelong maturing lesson for me. When I was younger, my will, and my conditioning were very much go, do, make, be, accomplish something, make something of yourself, get to work, accomplish and achieve was like a big part of my makeup. And I have a different relationship with it now. Like I follow more, since I've been studying the Tao Te Ching and other sacred texts that say variations on this, but in the Tao Te Ching, it's said so eloquently that, the master doesn't force anything, yet everything is accomplished. I'm paraphrasing, but like, I feel like that's a big teaching for me in my life, is learning how to create and walk forward with my creations without feeling like I have to push, force, fit. And at this point, more and more, I've been seeing the evidence in my life over the last several years that I will put forth an effort. And if I don't feel like that door is open, if I don't feel like there's any kind of connection or response or, welcome or invitation, really, I'm not there. It's not for me. What's for me will come find me. And when I was younger, I felt like I had to go looking for what was for me. I felt like I was on a hunt or a search. I feel like now my hunting and searching has been reallocated to sacred travel, traveling to sacred sites and going and looking for the places of the goddess in our world. But no longer is my hunting and searching about finding what's meant for me. If it's meant for me, it's going to happen regardless. All I have to do is be ready and say yes. I want to live in a world where we all feel safe that way, where we all feel safe to be that way, where instead of the constant drumming narrative of go, do, make, accomplish, we feel invited. We feel like we're responding to beauty with beauty, to creativity with creativity. I'm tired of feeling like I have to force anything or, I'm actually even tired of yearning, of wanting or wishing. It feels like it takes too much out of me to yearn, to want, to wish. Instead, just to presence the idea and let it go is the essence of the magic that I do now. So, letting people know something exists, presencing it, letting go of any attachment, letting it out there that I have a plan to do something, presencing, letting it go, no attachment. It's a journey for sure. So, that's our exhortation from the cards today, is what would it look like if you didn't feel like you had to push, rush, or force anything, but everything got taken care of? Let's allow that to be in our minds and hearts today. I have a project I've been working on, just a little behind the scenes project I've been working on, which is the new website for Witches Fest USA. I've been working with Star Ann to get that up and running, and there's some exciting things coming. She's got an exciting plan for next year of doing a regular Witches Fest USA, which is always every year on Astor Place in New York City on the 6th of July. But then she's doing a week-long camping festival in the Catskills, just outside New York City, driving distance, so that magic can keep bubbling up and happening over the course of a week. It's really exciting. And I think that it's going to be really great. So if you get a chance, go click on Witches Fest, WITCHSFEST.org, and take a peek at the new site. All right, let's get into it. We are going to be today chanting for Stacy and Michelle, who either have just had surgery or are about to have surgery. And today we're also chanting for Molly because it's her birthday. So 3 prostrations before the shrine. And let's take refuge. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set an intention, a person, place, situation, or circumstance that will benefit from today. Michelle and Stacy and Molly. And let's recite the four immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balance point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering for Guan Xiyin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Om Ahum. 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 Reverently, I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guan Yin, remain until the end of samsaric existence and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. 108 recitations of Namo Guan Xiyin Pusa, calling on Guan Yin and asking her for her help to send healing to our sisters and to help us so that we don't feel rushed or forced in our creative unfolding. Namo Guan Xiyin Pusa, 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 Namo Guan Shi Yin 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 Pusa. And a prayer for the Mani reciter of Kam by Gyaltse Tokme Zangpo. Lama Dankun Shiksum Lakchaksa Lo Dakni Changchuk Nimpur Chike Bar Gangdang Gangdu Kepa de Dang Der Tadu Tuje Chempo Jedzin Shing Gusum Gewe Chila Chapar Sho Jamdang Ning Je Chempo Kunlang Ne Tuje Chempo Duljar Girpanam Lame Changchuk Chola Gope Chir Tuje Chempo Trinle Je Par Sho. Homage to the Guru and Three Jewels. From now until I reach the essence of awakening, wherever I may be reborn in that place, may I always follow the great compassionate one and dedicate my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Inspired by loving kindness and great compassion, in order to lead all Mahakarunika's followers to supreme and unsurpassable awakening, may I carry out the great compassionate one's activity. Lama Dankun Shiksum Lakchaksa Lo Dakni Changchuk Nimpur Chike Bar Gandang Gangdu Kepa De Dang Der Tadu Tuje Champo Jetsin Ching Gusum Gewe Chila Chapar Sho Jamdang Ning Je Champo Kunlang Tuje Champo Duljar Girpanam Lame Changchuk Chola Gope Chir Tuje Champo Trinle Je Par Sho. And now 108 recitations of Om Mani Padme Hum, sending out our energies. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And let's thank our blessed teachers. May all of my precious teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth. And prayer, a long life prayer for Lama Dechen Yeshe Wangmo. Om Swastihi. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Jungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of Supreme Bliss Yeshe Wangmo be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings, so that they blossom in radiant splendor. And let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes, and may we carry the essence of Guanyin in our hearts. Namo Guanxi and Pusa. We close with a bow to Guanyin, bow to one another, and a bow to the inner teacher. And one thing to really think about is that all over the world, patriarchal religions say that you have to suffer in order to attain spiritual greatness, or that you have to labor, or it has to be an ordeal. But the reality is life is full of enough ordeals. All of those ordeals can be our teachers. So let's go out there today with the intention that we're going to actually not go seeking the labor or the ordeal, and we're going to allow the magic to carry us and see where it takes us. All right, I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.